Hey everyone, it's Paul with reporting live from my sofa. I hope y'all are doing well. It is Thursday, April 4th. It is my day off, and I've been outside working while I can, and the weather's nice and the humidity hasn't come. I have also been kind of glued to my phone while I'm taking breaks from working, watching the story unfold. So at the time of recording this, they have not determined who this person is. This could have changed by the time you see this. This is a pre-recorded video. But I just wanted to come on and kind of drop some information about this because I think it's really fascinating and I think it'll be something to watch. Now, hopefully the end result is that everyone is okay in the situation. Obviously, we hope that this is the missing person that this person claims they are. Even if it's not, I hope that this person is okay and whatever is going on. But as you saw from the title, this is about the missing case of Timmothy Pitzen. And yesterday, Wednesday, April 3rd, a young man kind of showed up in this neighborhood claiming that he was a missing person from about 8 years ago. So let's backtrack a little bit to that person. So Timmothy Pitzen and his mother went on a road trip. A little adventure. She had checked him out of his his little elementary school in Illinois on May 11th, 2011. And she was taking him on a little trip. So 3 days later, sadly, the mother's body was found in a hotel room in Rockford, Illinois. Now, she had died by suicide, and she left behind a note that essentially was just saying that her son was with people that loved him, and it said, "You'll never find him." So, that was the ominous letter, and the boy has been missing ever since. Now, he was 6 years old at that time, if I haven't said that. So, yesterday, like I said, April 4th, 2019, 8 years later, this boy is found wandering around in a neighborhood in Kentucky. And so, like I said, the FBI is trying to determine if it was Timmothy Pitzen. Now, a woman in this neighborhood, she noticed this fidgety boy. It was a Newport neighborhood. Another neighbor's daughter ended up calling the police after the boy had told her that he had basically been on the run for a couple of hours and his stomach was hurting and he looked, unkempt and something just did not seem right with this person. So when the authorities got there, he stated that his name is Timmothy Pitzen, and he said that he had fled two men that had kept him captive for like 7 years, and apparently he claimed that he was at a Red Roof Inn most recently. Now the police obviously are on this case. They're searching. They haven't found really any good leads at Red Roof Inns or whatever because the kid couldn't identify which Red Roof Inn it was. But all he knew is he kept running across a bridge into Kentucky, and I guess he had a chance to escape, and he hightailed it, which was the best thing to do. So now, he described these kidnappers as like bodybuilder kind of guys. One of them had a spiderweb tattoo on his neck, the other had a snake tattoo on his arm. Apparently they drove a Ford SUV with Wisconsin plates, and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children did say that Timothy was last seen at a water park in Wisconsin in 2011. Could that be a coincidence? I don't know. And hold on, let me just go down here. So people who were talking to the alleged, Mr. Pitzen before the police arrived there, they said that he was really anxious. He was pleading for help. And someone that was interviewed there said that he came up and was like, to the car and said, "Can you help me? I just want to get home. Please help me." And he said that he had been kidnapped and basically traded through all these people. It sounds kind of like a human trafficking case situation or whatever. And that he just wanted to go home. Bless his heart. And so now apparently his family obviously has been searching for him since the day he went missing, and his father was the one that dropped him off at school the morning of his disappearance when his mother came and got him. So now I looked it up a little bit, and so apparently the family says that the mother had like some mental issues and she had battled depression, and the marriage was on the rocks. I guess it was maybe headed for divorce. But at least in her mind, she was basically afraid that the police were or the courts, whatever, were going to take Timothy away from her because of her mental health issues, and so she was afraid of that. And so the rest is kind of unknown at this point. Again, at the time of this recording, so to me, it just sounds like it was a scenario of, I can't say right now, did she, knowingly sell Timothy? It sounds like obviously she had some issues. Now, when he went missing and this happened, some surveillance that they found of them said that they looked perfectly happy, like they were on a little vacation. They didn't seem distressed. They had gone to the zoo, things like that. So, I mean, I guess at some point something just kind of snapped. Maybe she hooked up with some people to, you know, take him somewhere. Who knows? So maybe, like I said, we'll get some answers to this. Now, I'm going to research this a little bit more. I wanted to put this out there because I hadn't heard of this case until this came about. And, I mean, especially in this day and age where this kind of stuff, I mean, it happens more often than people know. And when these people are able to, you know, come back, come home or whatever, I mean, it's a blessing. So, you know, again, I hope to whoever the teenager is that they're okay. I hope for everybody that it does turn out that it's Timothy and he's, you know, come back home. So we shall see. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to drop a link in the description if you want to go and research it yourself and look a little bit into it. So I just thought I'd put that out there. Obviously, if anybody sees anyone with the descriptions of these guys, again, one of them had a spider tattoo on his neck. The other had a snake tattoo on his arm. They were driving a Ford SUV with Wisconsin plates. So be on the lookout. That is it. I hope everybody's doing well. I look forward to talking to y'all soon. See you later.